Welcome to Code Catch Up. My name is Jamie Jones. I just wanted to quickly talk about a change that I've made to how I work, and this is in regards to hardware itself. So this is something I haven't done in a long time, and it's actually switched back to an actual mouse. So primarily I'd use a trackpad, so using Apple hardware trackpad on the laptop, which I primarily work with, but also have like a magic trackpad that I'd sit beside my keyboard, and I'd use that as well. And I was finding that I was having some issues with my fingers. I'd show it on video, but it won't come up too well. I believe it may be either from overuse of the trackpad, or it might be contributing in some way. But basically, my fingerprints on my first two fingers, they were kind of like wearing away and becoming real smooth and sensitive, and I'm assuming it's just literally from overuse. But I've switched to a mouse because of that, as well as I just wanted to see how I'd go with a mouse again, because previously I got over mice and that was the end of it. I really loved trackpads and they were great. But since switching back, I've actually found it more enjoyable. It's been a lot more ergonomic for my hand, and I think actually it's helped with my fingerprints kind of coming off. So that's been really nice. So what the mouse I went for was more of a gaming mouse. So this gives me the kind of precision I need when I'm working with design tools, and they're just generally nicer built than a standard mouse. So I went with the Logitech G502. Great mouse. It's an affordable gaming mouse, so some gaming mice come up to hundreds of dollars. This is well under $100, at least 100 Australian dollars, probably even cheaper in America, or if you find it on Amazon. Great mouse. I've had no issues with it. Probably one of the things that I miss though is gestures. Now, it's got buttons on it that you can configure to kind of like, oh, I want to do this action or that action, and you can do it for specific applications, so you can change what buttons do what for different applications. But there are things that I do miss in certain gestures. So two finger scrolling and swiping around, that's not too bad, but basically when there's scroll bars, and I don't like to see them on my screen, so I still keep them hidden. So I've got to kind of like force the scroll bar to come up and then use the mouse to scroll the scroll bar, and it's a little bit of a pain, but it's a workaround, and I don't do it too often. It's mainly when I'm doing kind of video editing or the podcast or stuff like that. So it's a little bit frustrating, but I'm sure there's ways around it. I can adjust it so when I remove the scroll wheel, that it will zoom or move left and right or something like that. I'll have to work out what's the best approach, but hasn't been too bad. So that's kind of what I really want to talk about. It's been an improvement for me, so I'd love to know, have you switched from a mouse to a trackpad, or have you switched from a trackpad to a mouse? What's your experience been like? Leave a comment in the comment section below. And also, if you have any questions about switching over to a mouse, and if there's any other questions you may have around that, like any other experience I've had, please do let me know. But other than that, if you enjoyed this video, please like the like button and subscribe if you're enjoying the videos. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.